5 of the Saturday night Gen 6 Cup Series, brought to you by First Gear Racing here on the First Gear Network. We are coming to you from the Roval at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Guys, got 25 minutes of practice left. We're going to hang out, see how everything's been going with these Gen 6 cars here. A lot of guys are struggling for grip. Cars are everywhere. There you see the 9 car, Jason Haney. He's around, facing the opposite direction. You see the 48 car hits the wall in the background. So I think we're going to be in for an entertaining race at least. We'll have some crazy things happen, I think. The rumble strips are going to be a factor. Tire wear is going to be a factor. And the 24 car just wipes out the 9. I think they're giving us some practice entertainment here. 9 cars making sure he uses all of those tires up. Burning them Goodyear Eagles down. And he's blown his engine and gone to the pits. Take a look at some of the cars out on the track. There's the second fastest man so far in practice, Kyle Heath, in the number 13 Parks America Chevrolet. We got 2 cars out on track so far, Kyle Heath and that man there, the number 48 of Andrew Groves. There is the 35 car of Corey Crandall, the Kansas City Chiefs Chevrolet. There we see the 028 car of Travis Roberto in the Delta Chevy. So we've got 3/4 of the field on track right now. We'll go through and take a look at some of the paints for tonight. That is Josh O'Brien. He is in the number 24 Vortex Optics Chevrolet. Travis Roberto, we just talked about him in the Delta car. Jason Haney's in that camo black, number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevy. Michael Moakland is in the glorious number 5. Andrew Groves is in his 48 car. Trevor Benz is running the number 33 in Coca-Cola colors. And it looks like we may be lining up for a pit party. Pit party's where the guys will line up for a practice start. Then Summerford checks in. Wishes good luck to everyone on the slick track. And Jason and Trevor have collided in this pit party, so it's not going to work for either of them. So we've got Mark, Andrew, Michael, Corey, Josh O'Brien, Tommy Thompson's lined up on the outside there. Jason and Trevor are going to line up. There is Kyle Heath joining as well. Navigate the chicane coming to the start-finish line. minutes and destroyed his front end off of the wall back there. Just pulled up to the back of the 35 and 9, leave the 48 out of the way. Build up speed down the back stretch, jam the brakes. Everyone seemed to overshoot the chicane there. Looks like they went through that first of the race as Jason Haney has looped it. Now there's the 5 car. Shoots turn 1, it's going to loop around. Here for practice. Maybe right on board. Kyle Heath. Down to the last chicane before the front stretch, or the start-finish line. Keep it up on 15 minutes of practice left. We'll take a look at info for tonight's race. At the Charlotte Motor Speedway Roval here for week 5. The weather is 79 degrees Fahrenheit, 42% humidity. It's cloudy with a 10-mile-an-hour wind. Looks like there's a 2.24-mile road course inside the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Said earlier, 79 degrees Fahrenheit, 42% humidity, cloudy with an 85-degree track temperature. Thompson there in the Crown 7 Racer Chevrolet Camaro. Mark Ouellette's number 80 Rescue Chevrolet. Look at George Buck's number 28 Haviland car. Mustang entering Oval 1, Roval 9. And Josh O'Brien is roughing up Kyle Heath coming into the bus stop on the backstretch. Fuel mileage for tonight is projected to be, well, not mileage, we'll go by laps. Fuel is projected to be between 32 and 34 laps, and I've been told that there's going to be heavy wear on the left front tires. So we'll have to see how that works out tonight. The drivers do have 4 sets of tires in the pits today instead of the normal 3. So they have been given an extra set of tires anticipating high tire wear this evening. We should not have any cautions triggered by iRacing tonight. Caution, if a caution is triggered, it will be because the racetrack between turn 1 and 2 will be blocked. It's the only way a caution will be thrown this evening. It will be triggered by the admins. We should not see many caution flags tonight unless something crazy happens down there. Jason Haney has looped it again. Less than 10 minutes left to practice. I think we'll have an interesting qualifying session. These guys are going to be struggling to put down the power. Fight every inch of that race car for grip around the Charlotte Oval this afternoon. Here is a look at the number 38 Ford of Tyler Merritt, Elliott Sadler Sports purple car. The car's going to stand out this afternoon, I think. There, the infield portion, kicking up some gravel and rock, slow it down, tow back to the pits. The fifth fastest car so far, Todd Smith. We'll ride along with him and see how he does. Smith using every inch of the racetrack down there, even the painted bits. Works his way through the bus stop. Gas up. On the road course, Todd's using the high side. Well, too much curb through there, but it doesn't hurt Todd that much. Todd's still the fifth fastest car on the track with a 1:22.382. Got over 3 minutes left before we start qualifying. Ben chiming in, Todd turning right more than left. It's almost like a dirt track out there tonight, the way it's so slick. Cars sliding around everywhere. But 2 more cars join the room, so as long as they... Oh, Todd Kelleck's the wall there. But 2 more cars join the room. As long as they get into the qualifying session, we should have 16 cars start this race. So that concludes practice. We are going to start qualifying here in just a moment. Bring up our qualifying ticker. We got a few takers already coming off of pit road. Got Tyler Merritt, Corey Crandall, Travis Roberto, Tyler in practice. We're going to follow along with him here. See how he navigates the Charlotte Roval. Drivers got 10 minutes. They have 2 laps to put a time in to set their position on the grid here. Got 10 cars on track. I'll try to bring them to you as the best I can. Are watching the 38 car of Tyler Merritt. It's going to come through the front stretch chicane. Bit of those turtle curbs down there. I don't think it's going to hurt his lap though. Caught a little bit of them there too. Powering onto the banking. Roval turn 9. Full throttle all the way, jams the brakes on into the bus stop here. 2 cars are going to bounce through there. Gas it up. Don't hit the wall as you come out of there. Full throttle again. Roval 13 and 14. And jam on the brakes through the front stretch chicane. Back into the gas, across the line. 121.4. About 9/10 off of his lap from practice. Let's see who else is out here. Kyle Heath there, just under 121.3. Top of the charge, but still not the 120 that we're running in practice. Travis Roberto has turned in a 121.1. These guys are trying to get a second lap in. Jason Haney there has turned in a 123.3. Back to Tyler Merritt. See what he turns in for his second lap here. .121.1, so we will go to Kyle Heath here. He's going to navigate the front stretch chicane. I think he may have just got the wall. 121.36 still for Kyle. So I'm looking to see if there's any other heavy hitters out there. Let's take another look at Todd is done. Jason, Michael. Joshua 121.6. That was his first lap. Jason for lap number 2. He improves to a 122.3. And Jordan Dvoracek has turned in a lap for 6th place, a 122.6. So we will follow along now with Josh O'Brien, provisional third place. See if he's got anything else left to improve. Half a second. Tyler Merritt with the pole at a 121.15. Josh O'Brien 121.6. And he does need just a second. See if he can find it as he comes through the bus stop on the back stretch. Josh getting a lot of that turtle shell. Not believe his time improved, so 121.61. Still got Todd Smith on the line. Andrew Groves. 12 of the 16 drivers have put a time in. Andrew already slotting into 8th position. So navigate the front stretch chicane. Across the start line. His lap. There's Tommy Thompson. He's going to park it in the grass in the Crown 7 racer. We've had 4 drivers not turn a lap. Aiden Graham, Trevor Benz, George Buck, and Ivan Deschamps. Looks like Ivan may have turned some laps and had an issue. I've got him completing laps, but not putting a time in. Got 1 minute left. 1 minute left of this qualifying session. We are just watching Todd Smith. Seems like he's just turning practice laps now, which is A-okay. Or not in his case. He just smacked the guardrail. Todd's going to drift onto the banking, almost. That does conclude it for qualifying. So Tyler Merritt will get the pole. So while the cars line up, we'll bring up qualifying results. Tyler Merritt on the pole. Kyle Heath second. Josh O'Brien third. Travis Roberto fourth. Jason Haney in the 9-car fifth. Jordan Jurassic in the 62 sixth. Todd Smith in the 66 seventh. Andrew Groves 8th. Corey Crandall 9th. Michael Moquin 10th. Mark Ouellette 11th. Tommy Thompson 12th. Trevor Benz 13th. George Buck 14th. Ivan Deschamps 15th. And Aiden Graham bringing up the end of the field at 16th position. Robbie Darnell has checked in and said for Kyle Heath not to scratch that paint job. I don't like those chrome numbers on there, Robbie. Thomas S. has also checked in and said, let's go, Mr. Thumbsticks. He's talking about Tyler Merritt. I know Tyler uses the controller. Pace car is rolling off. And the field going to form in behind him. 16 starters. Maybe 15. I don't see where Aiden Graham in the number 10 has loaded in. I know he was not having fun in practice. Possibility. A little bit. Track in the infield, especially through turns 1 through 3. Walls on either side. Someone collects the wall, they could collect you as well. As we get out of this section of the track. And we'll go up the hill and down through this little carousel portion. This section's going to spit you back out onto the Roval. Not the Roval. This is the Roval. It's going to switch back out on Oval turn 1. Call it turn 9 on the Roval here. It moves through Oval turns 1 and 2. Take a look at Ivan. He is in a new paint scheme tonight with the Miller light on the side of it. At the last minute with us, glad to see him here. 15 cars look like they're going to take the green flag. Field coming through the bus stop on the backstretch. It's going to be a source for a lot of action tonight. 14. We're going to come to the front stretch chicane is what I'm going to call it tonight. Gen 6 drivers are going to come through the front stretch chicane, wait for the green flag, and we are away. He seems to have gotten the jump on Tyler Merritt. No, Tyler's going to take the lead back in the turn 1. replay that real quick. Contact with the 62. Yes, he did. T-boned him right in the door. Buck and Trevor. This incident must have been further back. Here's Ivy. He just stopped. Back to the line of pitchers. There is Tyler Merritt. Leading, followed by Josh O'Brien and Travis Roberto. Kyle Keys had an issue while we were looking at those replays. Let's take a look at that. Kyle got underneath Tyler, going on the backstretch to the bus stop. Oh, the rear end just come around on him. Able to leap it. Back going. Oh, Michael Moakman did the same thing in the background there. That buck with the issue. So Tyler Merritt still leads ahead of Josh O'Brien, Travis Roberto, Jason Haney. Kyle Keys is the top five. Oh, Todd caught that inside wall, outside wall, looped it around. George Buck has an issue as well. Let's take a look at that. All kind of action going on here. 2 laps of the race. Oh, Tommy slowed up, went sideways, and George Buck got to the back of him. So let's get back to live pitch now. Tyler Merritt is pulled out to his 1.7-second lead. Third place, a Sadler Esports paint scheme. The 62 car has gone down pit lane. There comes George Buck in the background, locking him up, getting on the pit road. Battle for second here. And Travis Roberto's going to loop it, exiting the bus stop. Kyle Heath has gotten around Jason Haney, so that's Kyle Heath third now. 2 for 1 there with Roberto going around Jason Haney. Kyle Heath making a comeback. Bus stop and spun around on lap 1. Back to him. Fifth. Recovered from his spin. Bell under fire from Trevor Benz as they come through the Bank of America Bridge. Ticker up and running. I do apologize about that. Four laps into this 80-lap race at the Charlotte Roval. Trevor kicking that 33 sideways. position, going one lap down. Battle for second. Josh O'Brien and Kyle Heath. In second. Closest battle on the racetrack. Trevor here. Yes, we do. Navigate around Ivan. He's on the high side. Got a huge run. Good for seventh. Does. Takes it. Second, separating 24 into 17. I'm sorry, not the 17, the 13. Fusing it with Darrell Waltrip there. 24 into 13. Battling in the infield. Mark Willett has crashed, according to my timing of scoring. Let's settle this battle for second. Take a look at that. Kyle Heath's going to take it, power through oval turn number one. Put Kyle Heath up to second. He is 7 seconds back from Tyler Merritt. Josh looks like he's gaining a little through the bus stop here. Maybe he's going to make another run at Kyle. Rocket away out of the bus stop though. Second down, number 38. Settled. Not too many close battles on the track. Let's take a look at Mark Willett's crash. Here is Mark. That is oval turn 2. Lock it up into the chicane. Over brakes, over brakes. Around on him. Best champ showing up. Is having an issue as well. There's way too much speed. Locks it up. That's over the curve. Going to bring it to a stop. Drive through. Back live pictures now. Kyle Heath has made some headway on 38 of Tyler Merritt. Gap is down to under 5 seconds. Kyle is reeling in the 38 car. Tyler Merritt. Smith has gotten around Corey Campbell, 8th. 7th, 8th, 9th battle. Corey Campbell, a few laps ago. Todd Smith has gotten around. Nice little battle there between those two. I've seen that Ivan Deschamps has had another issue in the bus stop. Pulling away there. meters come through. He may have pulled over to get out of the way. Very courteous. There is Tyler Merritt. Yeah, 4.6 seconds. Back to Kyle Heath. Kyle's reeling him in. Ben, is that my mic volume or the car volume that is low? Okay, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can add some volume to this through Discord. Keep our eye on these while I work on our volume issues. I am maxed out on the volume. Maybe it's a Windows setting. Ah. Let me know if, oh Lord. Let me know if that's better now, Ben. I think that might be too loud. Okay, yes, I can see it. Very loud. Through OBS. That may have us where we need to be at. I'll leave that setting up for now. We have had a lead change. It says Tyler Merritt has entered the pits and left the pits while we were getting our mic issues sorted out. All right, we got the thumbs up from Ben. Thank you very much, sir. Sorry if I was whispering to you guys for the first 10, 11 laps of this race and all the qualifying. Seem to have gotten that sorted out now. So Kyle Heath leads, Josh O'Brien second, Jason Haney third. Tyler Merritt has made a pit stop. Tyler is all over the back of that 9 car of Jason Haney. Tyler's going to motor around on the inside of Jason. Mark Ouellette is around. He's had problems right in front of them. Mark trying to get out of the way in the bottom of the chicane there. We are 12 laps into this race. Kyle Heath has a 12-second lead over that man, Josh O'Brien. 6 seconds back is Tyler Merritt. 2 seconds behind Tyler is Jason Haney. 5 seconds back is Andrew Groves in the 5th position. He's being closely followed by Travis. This looks to be the closest battle on the track, so we'll take a look at this for a minute. Keep my eye on. Oh, and Andrews missed a chicane on the back stretch. Travis Roberto picked up 5th after that. Smith. Trevor Benz has had an issue. Seem to have gotten into the second half life of these sets of tires. And Trevor struggles with that inside wall there. So we're on the second half of these tire lives, I believe, and that's probably going to be playing havoc with the drivers. Randall's coming under fire from the 62 car. Corey overshoots the chicane and they touch. And the 62 and 35 go on the wall. Michael Moquin takes evasive action. The 62 is going to get around, but around goes Corey Crandall. 2 positions lost. Gordon does have a crumpled up right front fender. Wheel is sticking out just a hair. Michael Moquin in the glorious number 5. Came away unscathed with that, with no damage. He's the big benefactor of that little mess and outside the front stretch chicane. Jordan was reeling in Michael. We'll go back to that. Watching that, let's see what happens to Tyler here. The exit of the front stretch chicane. Loop it going into. Oh, he overshot, locked up. Oh! There goes Jason Haney by for 3rd. Trevor Benz is around. Picture just there. Michael gains another position. Trevor gets it back underway. Kyle Heath, 18-second lead over Josh O'Brien. Seven seconds back from Josh O'Brien. There's Josh. He's just coming through turn number 1. Jason Haney 8 seconds back of that. Take a look at Tyler's front bumper. It didn't look like it took too much damage, and that hit the tires in turn 1. Tell with that purple car. Jason kicking up some dust to get around. We've had something happen to Michael Moquin. Launches 38, navigates around George Buck. 028 gets around. We will take a look at Moquin's incident. 62 had gotten around him. Michael comes into the bus stop. Curb 1 over curb 2. Oh, just took off on him. Tough loss. But the car is safe. get back going. Corey Crandall in the background, jumping the curbs. Michael. Here's George Buck has entered the pits. Had an incident. So let's take a look at that real quick. Just missed it into the wall. I think George will have called it a night there. Back in the pits. 5 pitchers. Check on this Tyler Merritt, Travis Roberto battle for 4th. Travis has closed into 1.26 seconds. Something going on with Mark. Michael Moquin, meanwhile, has gotten back around Trevor Benz. The 38 car is flashing and flickering. Having some connection issues, perhaps. Keep an eye on that. 17 laps, 80 complete. Battle for 3rd. Here's Jason Haney's falling back to Travis. Travis is closed into the back bumper of Tyler coming through there. Gap is half a second. See if Travis has anything for Tyler Merritt. Tyler looked like he was struggling coming onto the oval portion of the track. Gap between Jason Haney and these two is at 2.5 seconds. Tyler is pulling into the pits. First position to Travis Roberto. What Tyler's got going on there. He pitted earlier. Is changing tires. So there is the leader of the race. That is Kyle Heath, 26 seconds over Josh O'Brien. Kyle spun in the bus stop on lap 1, covered very well. Takes the lead of the race. Just bouncing over turn 1 through 2 there, making it look easy. Jason Haney has managed to close the gap to Josh O'Brien. There's Josh. May have been fooled by the front stretch chicane. The gap is 4.6. It was 5 earlier. Benz and Corey Crandall seem to be having a whale of a battle, back and forth. received word that Tyler Merritt has crashed. Let's take a look at that. Curves. Oh, hard into the wall. The front bumper goes out with both front tires. Looks like he just tangled with Tommy Thompson there. That has sent 38 to pit road. May do it for him. We are back to 33 and 34. Oh, and Trevor runs wide. Corey Crandall's going to retake the 9th position from Trevor. Trevor giving it away for free. Running off the road there. This race. We just got word from Tyler Merritt. He's got a meatball, is why he made his first pit stop. And then the wreck with Tommy has finished him for the evening. Bad luck for Tyler Merritt there. 2 incidents have put him out of the race. Josh and Jason on pit road. Tom Warner, Jason, there we go. Get the cameraman straightened out here in a minute. There is Josh and Jason. Followed in by Andrew Groves as well. So this will be a move to see if fresh tires will help these guys. Away goes Josh, away goes Jason. 62 car has entered the pits. So it seems like these guys are going to be on a 3-stop strategy. I'm going to use those 4 sets of tires that we've had. Extra set today after we anticipated higher tire wear than normal. Watch the 62 leave the pits. Got another taker on pit road in the background. That appears to be Trevor Benz. There comes Trevor. And Travis Roberto is entering the pits as well. And still on track is Kyle Heath with a 49-second lead for Todd Smith. Gap between Josh and Jason, 2.8 seconds. Travis Roberto coming off the pits. He's going to get on the tail end of this battle between Josh and Jason. Seems like Josh needed those fresh tires. It doubled his lead on Jason. I'm sorry, I'm misreading that. It was a 2.5 second lead on Jason. Michael Moquin, Rassick on the pits again. Mark would let pits. See, Mark has had another incident, so he may be getting repairs. He's been there on pit lane longer than normal. I think Kyle Heath may be on the 30, 62 stopper as he's quickly coming out of the front stretch. Chicane there as he enters turn 1. Power slide in turn there again. Lap up to 7th place. That is Andrew Groves in front of him. He's looking to put a lap down now. Second lead back to Todd Smith. Todd coming through turns 13, 14. Roval 13, 14. $15 seconds back. Brian. Jason 4th. Travis Roberto 5th. Travis seems to be closing in. As always battle unless something crazy happens somewhere else. Seems to be the team of the night. Benz appears to have had an incident. He is on the inside wall, so he has spun around. Jason Haney and Travis Roberto go by. Trevor Benz. Battle for 4th continues. Travis closing in ever so slightly. They've had a problem with the 62 car. Let's take a look, see what happened with him. Is the backstage bus stop. Oh, caught the turtle and it slid him in to the painted area. He hit the wall, but he did jump to the pits. Pitches. Travis Roberto is right on the back bumper of Jason Haney. .25 laps down in this race. Travis walking, he's all over the back of the 9 car. into it there, 9. Travis has got a run on the outside. He's going to complete it before they get out of the turn. So move Travis Roberto up to the 3rd position. While we were watching this Jason and Travis battle, Todd Smith did make a pit stop. Battling his lap down. Todd Smith back to 6th after that pit stop. Kyle Heath now with a 38-second lead. Oh no! That has alerted Jason Haney has crashed. Let's take a look and see. Looking down the order. He's on the apron. Apron 1 and 2. He is parking it. And jumped to the pits. So let's take a look at his crash and see what happened. Brushed the wall coming off of it. Oh, and it's broke the tire. He bounced the wall again. That left front is kicked in the air. So that will be a tow and a fast repair for the 9 car. It's going to drop him back significantly. He's already down to 8th. I'm sure he will lose more positions. Kyle Heath continuing to put on a show. 40 seconds ahead of Josh O'Brien. That man there. Travis Roberto has closed the gap down. There's Josh O'Brien. Roberto's closed down. 3 seconds. That 5 car of Michael Moakman has been on podium for a while. I don't have where he hit anything, but may not have triggered on our time any scoring. Let's take a look back for that battle for second between Josh O'Brien and Travis Roberto. 1.5 seconds gap. Navigate the infield section of this track.
Guess who?
Hello there, Jason Haney.
Howdy. Hi fans, how y'all doing tonight?
Got a couple people watching with us tonight. Ben Summerford got us some mic issues checked out for us here. I think you may notice my mic may be significantly louder now. My Windows setting is down at number 2.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that will do it very much. So apparently I was whispering to everyone for the first 10 laps of the race. Well of a battle here with Josh O'Brien and Travis Roberto. Travis will close in a little bit, Josh will pull away, and Travis will close in again. But let's talk about your incident. I saw you hit the wall pretty hard coming back on the oval.
Yeah, coming out of turn 7, it happened to me twice. Once before my last pit stop, and this time it meatballed me. It took away my steering and just let me go straight. So I had to tow back to pits, and I don't know, I used my fast repair the first time, even though it didn't meatball me there on lap 20, just because I didn't want to sit and wait for damage, and maybe I should have. I don't know. Now I'm sitting in the pits waiting for
Sorry to
8 more
interrupt you.
minutes of repair. Oh, you're good.
George Buck has been off. We got Trevor Benz crash. Let's pull up the replay and see what happened to Trevor here.
Oh,
He gassed up pretty hard. That's very deep into the corner. Too much rear. Oh. So in turn 1, and he's going to hit the wall again. So Trevor Benz has jumped to the pits. So that might be it for Trevor as well. Look at George Buck. We had smoke everywhere with him. I saw it. Just out the corner of the screen. Too deep. Locks up. Smash. Trevor and George from back to this battle for second. Trevor's both been able to close in on Josh O'Brien. Still 1.5, 1.6 seconds ahead.
Kyle pitted on lap 26. Front tires were worn out, screaming at him.
I believe it. That makes sense now because I remember he had like almost a minute lead. He was down to like 38 seconds. So must have been watching a replay. A lot of guys crash out, a lot of incidents popping up. Kyle went on pit road. I was thinking he was out here, man, just thinking about the O's and pit stop. So Wade powers through turn 1 and 2. Nobody else is doing it like that. That rear end is kicked out right in the middle of the straightaway, and he just drives it on down into turn 2 by the wall.
Yeah, the car is so upset. Conversation between Todd and Andrew. Looked like there was a pass made or something. Heard a little chat between them two.
Let's see. Todd is up to 4th. And he's going to blow the chicane. Todd still has that damage from that first lap. George Buck under the bridge. Travis is closed in a bunch on Josh. The gap is down to under a second. Doesn't have to do anything with him.
I'm going to be hopping out of the booth here. I got about 3.5 minutes of repairs, and we will get ready to get back on track and make some laps.
All right, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
The way it's going, you can probably get back into the top 5.
Maybe, just maybe.
Well, good luck. Thanks for stopping in and talking to us and describing how your race was going.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This is the closest battle on the track. Travis Roberto has picked up another half a second. Josh seems to be struggling for grip. Travis is going to look underneath and takes it easily from Josh O'Brien. Travis getting a little sideways there. putting the power down on that Delta Chevrolet. Josh O'Brien's close back up to Travis Roberto, though. We'll see if he's got anything for him coming to the front stretch chicane. So a 50-second lead from Kyle Heath to Travis Roberto. Run through the field real quick. That's Kyle Heath, the leader. 50 seconds over that man, Travis Roberto, followed closely by Josh O'Brien, 1 second back. 15 seconds adrift at the battle for third is Todd Smith in that 66. And 3 seconds adrift at Todd is 48 car of Andrew Groves. 1 lap down is Corey Crandall in the 35 Kansas City Chiefs car. Tommy Thompson running in 7th. He's moved up 5 positions since the start of the race. And he is 4 laps down to Kyle Heath. There is Michael Moquin in the glorious Chevrolet, running in the 8th position. There is George Buck in the 9th position, the number 28 Haviland car. Jason Haney, he just talked to us in the booth. He is still in the 10th position. Almost done repairing that car. Out of the race, Trevor Benz, Jordan Jurassic, Tyler Merritt, Mark Ouellette, Ivan Deschamps, and Aiden Graham did not even take the start. There comes Kyle Heath. Another lap down, lap 36. Second and third are navigating around Tommy Thompson. Travis Roberto overshoots. Is very slow coming out of the bus stop. Josh O'Brien takes evasive action around Tommy Thompson. That closed the gap significantly between Travis and Josh. Second separates these two. Not much else going on around the track. So we'll watch this battle. have to guess we're going to have pit stops coming up in the next 3 to 4 laps. Some pitted at lap 20, some 21, some 25. So that would make me think I'm going to do a 3-stopper, use up those tires. Get another pit stop on lap 40, 41, 42. Catching a little bit of curb there. Let's jump on board with Josh O'Brien. He's chasing the 028 Travis Roberto, and we'll ride on board with him here. So we've got pit stops getting underway. That is Travis Roberto on pit road. We'll follow Travis down pit lane. Sure, it's going to be 4 fresh tires and a full tank of gas in that 028 Delta Chevy. Right side's going on. Car gets jacked up. Left side tires. Pit crews do not render on iRacing replays. Down goes to 028 and away. Heath with 1 minute and 7-second lead over Josh O'Brien. We have had Michael Moquin pop up as crashing. Let's take a look at that real quick. There's the glorious Chevrolet coming through. Oh, it just blew up. It just blew up going into the front stretch chicane. I'm wondering if he got earlier damage. Josh O'Brien and Todd Smith are both in the pits. Four tires and full tank of gas for both of them. Hit the pit exit. Roberto has reclaimed the position in front of Josh O'Brien. In the middle of pit stops, but Kyle Heath at the moment has the entire field one lap or more down. Corey Crandall coming into pits in the 6th position. Currently 2 laps down. Right side tires going on the 35 car. Jack popped the car up. Left side tires going on. He is done and away. Coming up on the 28 car of George Buck. George gets out of the way, pulls to the inside. Kyle navigates around him. We have entered the second half of the race. 43 laps complete. Working on lap 44. Josh O'Brien navigated around the rows. An incident and with Michael Moquin. Let's take a look at that. it up, not hit anything. She saved it. Got back going again. Travis Roberto with almost 6-second lead over Josh O'Brien. 8 seconds, almost 9 seconds ahead of Todd Smith in fourth. Just brushed the wall there. Coming back onto the banking. So the gap does seem to be shrinking between Travis Roberto and Josh O'Brien for second. As it has been most of the race, it is the closest battle again on the track. 5 seconds. I'll take that back. Josh O'Brien and Todd Smith is the closest battle on the track. Third and fourth. They are separated by 3 seconds. Both of them closing in on Travis Roberto. Still chugging along. I'm sure we'll see him hit lap 50. Ben checks in and says Kyle is probably still unhappy about spinning out on lap 1. I'm sure he is. He's taking it out on the rest of the field with his 1.5 minute lead. Now some of that time will get clawed back when he pits, but still, Kyle's just been on rails ever since that happened. Corey Crandall and Jason Haney being pursued by the second place car of Travis Roberto. And I've got word that Tommy Thompson has crashed. Let's take a look and see what happened to the Crown 7 racer. That is the backstretch. Safely through, gassed up, and it just looped around on him coming out of the bus stop. Tough luck for the 7 car. He doesn't hit anything. He'll get back going. It's just time lost. It's never what you want as a race car driver, is losing more time on the track than you already are. Josh O'Brien has chopped some time off of that gap between he and the 28 car and Travis Roberto. Gap is shrinking. It is down to 3.8 seconds. Corey Crandall dropped to the apron. And at the same time, Travis passed Jason Haney. The gap's still coming down. You see Josh at the back of the screenshot there. Yep, 4.4 seconds. Don't look now. 1.6 seconds back is Todd Smith in the 4th position. Oh, Josh is spun. Josh O'Brien is spun out of 3rd place. Todd Smith has gotten around him. Let's take a look at what happened to Josh O'Brien. Very sideways through turns 1 and 2 there. Take a look at that replay. You could see the brake rotors glowing on that car. Just locked up, overshot the chicane and had to stop. So he didn't spin out, didn't hit anything. He had to give his time back for cutting the chicane. Back to live pictures. There's Josh. Let's take a look at that left front tire. Brake rotors are glowing like I thought. Maybe it's the sun. Maybe it's the rim. Nope, there the rotors are. They are glowing. Heavy on brakes. Good. Oh, yes. 52 laps down of this 80-lap race. Started 15 cars in the race. We've lost a third of the field. Kyle Heath leads. On lap 52, he is still not giving us a pit stop. Kyle attacking the curbs in the front stretch chicane as he crosses another lap off. Heath coming up on the lap car of George Buck as they come into the backstretch bus stop chicane. George is going to slide high. Kyle to go underneath him. Sun's starting to get a little lower, shadows creeping over the track as they normally do here at Charlotte. Take a look at the weather. Track temp still 85. It's even warmer than when we started the race, 80 degrees Fahrenheit ambient temperature. Track temp still at 85. Still cloudy skies. Wind is toned down just a hair. It was 11 earlier. Now it's down to 9. Well, back up to 10 as I say that. Is he slow? Maybe not. Robbie Darnell's checked in and says Kyle's making old DW proud. Yes, he is. Just a masterclass from Kyle after that last incident. Locking the tires up, spinning in the bus stop on the back stretch. He's just taking him to the woodshed this afternoon. 1.36. No, I'm sorry, 1 minute, 36-second lead over Travis Roberto in second position. There is Travis navigating the infield section of the track. He may have ran a little wide there. Got Andrew Rose check into the pits. Right side tires going on. Andrew was down and away. Maintained the 5th position. Pit stops for him. We're at 25 laps to go. Kyle Heath working around the lap car of Michael Milquin. slides out of the way into the bus stop. Kyle Heath navigating it, followed by Andrew Brose. Putting a little pressure on Kyle, trying to get a lap back. Kyle hits the apron. Kyle's going to go on to the pit. Just right on board with Kyle as he takes his pit stop here. When he crosses the stripe, it will be 24 laps to go. So Kyle going even longer on this set of tires than he did his first pit stop. Slides under his University of Auburn pit side, and the Parts America crew goes to work. Right side tires on, left side jacked up in the air. Jack is down. Still waiting on fuel. Wonder if Kyle had a speeding penalty, maybe? We're still waiting in pit road. And he's away. Still puts Travis Roberto 15 seconds behind Kyle. And Summerford's checked in as Kyle is taking a bathroom break. You can do that when you have a minute and a half lead. Andrew Brose, he was trying to get it and get another lap back on the 13, and he's looped it again. Gonna run over some turtles there. Gets back going again. Andrew will be beside himself with that mistake there. Any chance he had of getting back on the lead lap is probably gone now, barring a caution flag. There's Travis, 16 seconds adrift. Got Todd Smith entering the pits. Follow the 66 car down pit lane. Should be routine service on the 66. Right side tires going on. Left side tires going on. He is down and away. So that puts Todd Smith back to fourth with that pit stop. We'll see if Travis Roberto or Josh O'Brien decide to pit. I'm sure they will. They're on a stop strategy. .23 seconds behind Travis is Josh O'Brien. Haney has made a pit stop after his meatball. He's recovered to an 8th place position and fell down to 10th. He's managed to get around George Buck. As Tommy Thompson has a stoppage, I think 8th is going to be all he's going to get as we get close to 20 laps to go in this race. Travis Roberto is entering the pits. Brings the 028 Delta Chevy in. What should be his final stop of the evening. Routine service on that 28 car. Travis Roberto is back on track. Folks, that last lap was Kyle Heath's fastest lap of the race, a 1:21.13. That was about pole speed for this race. Had an incident, so we'll take a look at that. Pushing. Tight to the wall. Oh! Just goes around again. Tough luck for the 5 car. He's going to maintain his position and get back going. Comes Kyle Heath back on the oval portion of the Roval. Josh O'Brien making a pit stop. Routine service from the 24 away, but goes a lap down as Kyle Heath motors by him as he exits the pits. See if Josh can put them fresh tires to use to try to get back around Kyle, get on the lead lap. Got a new man in second place. Todd Smith has gotten around Travis Roberto. Travis went off track while we were watching Josh O'Brien make his pit stop. Let's take a look at that. See what happened to the 028. Oh, rear end hung out a little wide there. Went through the grass, gathered it back up. Todd Smith went around him. Slot Todd Smith into second position. Roberto back third. This is a tight battle on the track. Go live to it. 2.5 seconds to separate these two men. Roberto has closed within half a second. Todd Smith trying to recover after that off track. Received note that Corey Crandall has crashed. Just made a pit stop. Settle this battle for second first. While we look at the crash of Corey Crandall. Still a 1.2, 1.3 second gap. Corey Crandall's crash. He's still on the track, so maybe it wasn't as heavy of a hit. Dotted the inside wall there, hits it. The outside wall as he backs up. He's going to carry on. He's got a 2-lap lead over Tommy Thompson. So that's 6th place for Corey Crandall. Back up front. Back to Todd Smith. Still got a 1.3 second lead over Travis Roberto. New fastest lap of the race. Not a fastest lap of the race, a personal best. Josh O'Brien, 121.8. Second is coming up on the lap car, Corey Crandall. Interferes with the battle. They can navigate him pretty quickly. You see word Tommy Thompson has had an incident. Todd brushed the wall there. Hang on to it. Battle for second is heating up now. That is easily going to go to Travis Roberto after Todd had too much wheel in it coming out of the infield road course. Todd going to try to take it back. Over the chicanes, they touch. Travis Roberto's there. Todd Smith's there. Two men going for the same piece of real estate. Todd's going to fall in behind the 028. Todd can take another go at it. Coming under the front stretch chicane. Travis now seems to be pulling away. Todd Smith. Brian has made up some time, but he's still 16 seconds back from Todd. And he is coming under pressure from Kyle Heath. He put a lap down. To have an incident. Let's go back and review a few of these, a couple of incidents on the track. So the first one is Tommy Thompson's crash from a couple of minutes ago. Rear comes around, saves it, loops it, doesn't hit anything, so not a crash, just a old loop. Oh, backing up into traffic there, the 7 car. Jason Haney. Let's take a look at this George Buck incident. This is the backstretch going into the bus stop. Oh, too much curve. Bam! Oh, ripped the front bumper off and back. Gets it going again. Toe is definitely off on that zero on that car. Toward the pits. Let's check this one. That. Okay. And then there's another incident with Tommy Thompson. Goes down the backstretch. Rear end comes around over the turtles. And doesn't hit anything. Lights up the rear tires. And he re-enters the fray. Okay. Heath, 1 minute 6 seconds ahead of Travis Roberto. Pursued by Todd Smith. Todd Smith with a little incident coming back into the oval portion. Gave up the second position to Travis Roberto. Running back down and take it back. Time, 12 laps to go. Good run for Todd there. He closed up a bunch. inside, 10 laps to go. It's an 80-lap race here at the Roval. Todd Smith is trying to chase down that man there. Travis Roberto in the 028 Delta Chevy. Give him. Josh not wanting to go right down into this race. Josh moves to the bottom and put the 4th place car 1 lap down. Josh O'Brien. Oh, Josh locking it up. Doesn't hit anything, but got in there very, very deep. Had Kyle wide-eyed looking up the back mirror there. Travis Roberto has gone off. He's going to give Todd Smith a position. Looks like Travis went through the front stretch chicane. He had to slow down. Todd Smith second. Travis Roberto back to third. This battle is not done yet with 7 laps to go. Let's take a look back. What happened to Travis? Just getting there a little too hot. This is good. Oh, into the grass. Locks it up. So he has to stop. Watch these two navigate for second. Travis Roberto can reclaim second. These two are coming up on the lap car of Michael Moquin. See if that factors into anything here. Hanging on to that 66, leaning it through the corner. Up onto the banking, being pursued by Roberto. Travis got through that front stretch chicane really good. He is right there. Back to Todd Smith. Todd trying to hang on to that second position. No, Todd slides off and into the wall. Travis is retaking second. His tires are getting worn out. Life cycle. Todd's going to make a move and try to get that back. Oh, Todd pulled down to the apron, it looked like. Nope, he's back up. Okay. Apologize. Let's take a look at Todd Smith back there. Oh, not sure what was going on there. Like he had a run on the 66. Got into him as they entered the bus stop. May have to be talked about later. Let's see. Let's go back to live pictures. Travis Roberto has pulled out to a 5-second lead over Todd Smith for second. And there's Alan Higgs. That man right there, Kyle Heath. 1 minute, 14-second lead over Travis Roberto. Just an absolute whooping so far. Kyle Heath. Todd has brought it down pit road. 3 laps to go. That might give third to Josh O'Brien. I'm wondering if Todd may have had a meatball or needs some repairable damage, something. That does move Josh O'Brien up to the 3rd position. Put as much of a distance between as he can. Todd still on the pit lane. That was Andrew Groves to fourth. As he almost collects the wall coming out of turn number 1. Comes Kyle. He's power sliding through turn 1 and 2. Right on board with Kyle Heath as he comes through. Top of the hill of the track, just brushing that inside wall. I think he's playing with it. Kyle Heath through the bus stop chicane. Going to come through turns 13 and 14. Down to the front stretch chicane. Kyle Heath is taking the white flag and powers through turn number 1. Under the Bank of America Bridge. Through the top, through the dip, brings it wide out by the wall, back onto the oval section. Kyle Heath comfortably with a 1 minute 17-second lead. Break into the bus stop. He's going to come up on the back of Tommy Thompson. Tommy's going to move out of the way to the high side. Braking hard into the front stretch chicane for the final time over the curb. Kyle Heath is your winner here at the Charlotte Roval. While we'll look back, there is Travis Berto. He's comfortably in front of Josh O'Brien. 30 seconds. Feels like we're waiting an eternity for Travis to show up, but he is through the bus stop. Exits. He's going to enter turn 13 and 14 of the Roval. Over the rumble strips and across the line in second place for Travis Roberto. And 30 seconds back for third position is Josh O'Brien. If I can hear that engine revving, that only means Kyle Heath is doing burnouts. Get our top 3 finishers in the waiting room. Let's see what they think about this Roval race from tonight. So I see Josh O'Brien is in the waiting room. We will pull him in there. Josh O'Brien, this is Edwin in the booth. You have a copy?
Loud and clear, buddy. How are you?
Good, sir. Had an eventful race. Had a couple incidents. Had a good
Yeah, up and down.
there. Yep, it was like a daggone roller coaster, up and down. It's about the same
It
for
is.
everybody but Kyle Heath.
Yeah, how about it? It's a grueling race, man, and you got to take care of them tires. Temperatures were up and down throughout the race, and it's hard to get in a good rhythm, and because I was trying to hold myself back because I felt like I was faster than I was actually running in the beginning, and I slowed my pace down quite a bit, and I still burnt through my front tires. I was battling the long runs all night.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a tough race, long race. Lost about a third of the field before halfway. It really threw the field out.
It's definitely an endurance, and with the no full course cautions, it kind of helps things.
Yep.
Speed things up a little bit, but at the same point, it's like, oh my goodness, just running and running. It's a workout.
Yes, it was. It was a workout for the booth here too.
I'm sure it was. It was even really. I mean, outside of the battle there, like I don't know, a third of the way through with Travis there, it was you're always catching somebody, or you're always watching. You got to keep your eyes peeled because there is action all over the place going on.
Oh yes, we were aware. We were always replaying a wreck. It seemed like.
Yeah, it's
we would get one replayed and turn around, 3 more would appear.
Yeah, these things are a handful in the horsepower package on them. It's hard to put the throttle down, and they're loose ice skating going in, but it's a fun car to drive, man.
Yep. You'll have to go back and watch the video. Kyle seemed like he was power sliding through 1 and 2 every single lap. The car was more sideways than everybody else. It seemed.
It was funny. I knew he had older tires in that third and final stop of mine. I caught him and passed him, and I figured I'd pull away from him, and he stayed right there. And next thing you know, he was knocking on my door again, passing me. I'm like, I'm watching this guy in my mirror drift every single one of these corners. How is he not burning his stuff up? And my stuff is junk right now. I don't know. Hats off to him, man. He's a hell of a racer.
Yeah, he's just checked in on our chat, and he says, I'm sore after that. That was worse than driving the 600. Well, yeah, there's like 10 extra corners for this one. So.
Yep.
Well, congrats.
Yeah, I love the oval from here out.
Yeah, congrats on third, man. That was a hard-fought race.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. I'll send you back to the chat. Appreciate it.
All right. We'll see you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Travis Roberto, this is Edwin in the booth. Do you have a copy?
I got you, Edwin. How's it going?
Good. How was that race? You finished second. It seemed like you survived just a little bit more than everybody else.
Yeah, that's probably what it was best described as, survive. I could have done 60 laps. That would have been good. The extra 20 was a little bit of a sweat fest, but Yeah, stayed alive, made a couple mistakes, but didn't kill myself. So
Yep, you had a good battle with Todd there, and Todd, I think he finally gave it up coming onto the oval portion of the track there. Looks like he got the outside wall and then hit the outside wall again as he got onto the oval, and that sealed the deal for you for second. That was a good little battle
yeah, it was
toward the end.
yeah, back and forth, and it was like somebody would make a mistake and get the pass, and we kind of flip flop 2 or 3 times like that. So
Yes, it was very, very entertaining for us. It kept us awake.
yeah, I had fun. I'm glad it's over, but I had fun.
Yes. You need to give anybody a shout out or anything?
It's just the Octane Outlaw guys and the Frozen Tundra racing team that kind of part with. Again, I kind of say this all the time, but just started, just a handful of months ago. So these guys have really helped me kind of get my bearings and get my feet wet and off and sailing now.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you racing with us, and we do thank you, sir.
Well, I appreciate it. Have a good night, and we'll catch you on the next one.
You too. Congrats on the second. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, we bring in our winner, Kyle Heath. Sir, I think you drifted more than you raced out there. That thing was sideways every single lap. What do you got to say?
That's what I heard in the interview, but from Josh. Yeah, I was sideways quite a few times, but coming in, through the I think it was that turns 3 and 4, the swooping right-hander, them 2 right-handers.
Yep.
Man, the car just really felt tight through there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just crazy how tight it felt. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it was a good race. It was long, grueling race. I was pissed off that I spun out on lap 1. I couldn't believe I did that.
Yep. I understand you took a bathroom break in one of your pit stops too.
Yep, I had to. I had a big enough lead. I was like, I can't hold it no more. I can't hold it for another 20 plus laps. So like, I got to go.
You can do that when you have a 1.5-minute lead.
Yeah, whenever I got back, I noticed it dropped down to 14 seconds. Like, oh Lord.
I thought you maybe had a speeding penalty because it added up to about 40 seconds. I was trying to count it. I thought, man, did he speed coming into pit road? I thought, man, he had to be like 2 or 3 over if that's the case. But yeah, it was a master class tonight, and that was fun to watch you sliding that thing around there. It was nobody else was doing what you were doing. So.
Yeah, I enjoyed a Roval, and I enjoy road racing with these cars. These cars are a whole lot of fun road racing with these.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes to the NASCAR cars, I really do not care too much for the next gens. But for the next gens themselves, they're more or less road racing cars. They're not really built for oval racing the way they are. But with these cars, I mean, you can race these anywhere you want to. I enjoy racing these cars on dirt. These cars are a lot of fun on dirt as well.
Yes, sir. Well, that will do it for us. Need to give a shout out to anyone. I know your painter was in the chat, not wanting you to damage it.
Yeah, Robbie Donnell. Yeah, he was out there in chat. I don't know if he's still listening, but I really didn't hit anything until I think it was the last 3 laps. I ended up hitting the wall coming in before I got on the NASCAR turn 1.
Yes.
So I kind of brushed the wall there, but other than that, I think it was I think the paint was still there.
Yep. Yeah, it looked
I want to give a big shout out to you guys, Edwin, Jason, and the rest of the admin team and the FGR. Man, this league's been a fun league. I mean, if people want to come race, have a good time, make friends, this is a place to come, And after this race, a couple of us have got to go play some Call of Duty, kind of blow off some steam.
Yes, sir. You're going to have to after this one. It was a long race. Well, we do appreciate it. Congratulations, sir. And we'll wrap up this broadcast. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Well, that will do it for our Saturday night Gen 6 Cup Series race from First Gear Racing here on the First Gear Network. As usual, we'll go through the next upcoming races. On the IndyCar side on Monday night, we're going to be at the Indy Road Course. It's going to be an hour and 20-minute race. I will be participating in that one. Jason Haney will be calling the shots. We show up to Monza with no chicane on Wednesday, January 8th for the GT3 Series. And our next Gen 6 Series race will be at Iowa Speedway. I do have an obligation I have to take care of Saturday, so we are going to have that race tape delayed on Sunday. So we will let you know when we go live and make sure we get all 200 laps of that in here on the First Gear Network. So the race will be Saturday night, but we will broadcast it right here on FGN on Sunday afternoon. So we thank you all. Y'all